The Dar es Salaam summit recommended the Burundi government to postpone elections for a minimum of 45 days. The government of Burundi really agreed on this recommendation because it is coming from neighboring countries which are supporting the Burundi electoral process. Nowadays, what are we doing? As a technical commission, we are analyzing what we call the deadlines, or what we consider as the key dates of the end of the mandate of the institution of Burundi, which have been elected in 2010. The decision which will be taken will take into account this important legal and political aspect, because, to tell you the truth, we must organize elections so that we have a new president inaugurated not over 26 August 2015. But before, we need to have in place the MPs and the senators. And this is not over 8 of August. But in Burundi, we have also to conduct what we call communal elections. In Burundi, the communal councillors are the ones who elect the senators. This means also we need to have communal councillors before, so that we have the Senate. So we are really working on what we consider as the key dates, the constitutional deadlines, and this is the technical and the legal aspect we are communicating to the political authorities. But what is sure is maybe today the report will be officially announced, not over than midnight.
So it has to happen today?
It has to happen today because, as you may know, normally tomorrow, 5th of June 2015, we had to organize legislative election and the communal elections. But this has to change because Burundi accepted this report of election, which has been recommended by the East African Community region. This is very important, and we are working on it. We are consulting all the stakeholders, but mainly we are preparing the technical document which will be submitted to the political authority.
Now, what would have happened if you had the election tomorrow, as per the original schedule?
Tomorrow, it is not possible. It's why we consider to postpone this election will be more useful for Burundi, more useful for our electoral commission, because we need our efforts to be fruitful. Tomorrow it is not possible because we have also to implement this recommendation of the head of states of our East African Community region. But in Burundi, as elsewhere, when we say when there is a will, there is a way, I think within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, we shall recover the security, the stability, even in the capital city of Bujumbura. Because elsewhere in the provinces, people are living peacefully.
But who are the demonstrators? Is it people you know? Is it people you can go and meet face to face and speak to?
To be frank with you, I would like to mention this task of meeting these leaders of demonstrators. We don't meet them because this is really something beyond us. Why I say that? The government authorities are meeting them. The government representatives are meeting the special envoy of UN, of African Union, even the diplomats who are accredited to Bujumbura. We know some of these stakeholders can influence the leaders of these demonstrators. Even in this political dialogue which was conducted by the special envoy side unit, leaders of civil society organization were present. The message was, please stop the demonstrations because we need 3 peaceful and transparent elections. What we consider as an electoral commission is, in Bujumbura, we have voters, they are Burundi citizens. We want them to vote because every voice counts.
Well, we've had 2 resignations from the commission, your deputy and another member of the commission. What happened there?
2 resigned. One was the deputy chairperson, my colleague, Space Caritas Ndironkeye, and one commissioner in charge of finance and administration. I really don't know why they resigned. But you know, in Africa, to conduct elections with many political interferences, with many external interferences, and sometimes familiar interferences, because we are also Burundi citizens. Sometimes you need to be strong to resist. In Africa, electoral commission are suffering sometimes because of the behavior of political party leaders. You need to be strong. If I'm here, it means I'm strong. Because when you are a team, you must remain a team. When somebody is missing, this means the one who is resigning has not been able to resist, because we are working in a special political and social atmosphere. Commissioners in Burundi, as elsewhere in Africa, must be strong, because elections in Africa, in Burundi, because we are in Burundi today, means challenges, means interest, means interferences. There are no elections without agenda. And the agenda can be political, the agenda can be economic, the agenda can be personal. There are different categories of agenda. It's why we say a process of election is for many stakeholders, but the same stakeholders have not the same goal.